I don't know the difference between oxypen and oxypen regenerate, right? So, anyway, this is Captain Andreas, and we're just back at the hospital, as you can see. Picking up another couple of thousand quid. So get paid 90 grand for this mission, if I manage to complete it. But, I mean, there's easier ways I could have made money. I could have taken 6 boxes down to Riker from Virginia Point in 10 minutes. And done that. 90 grand. And 1 spare. So 1 for the gun. And I'm wondering, miscellaneous. Um, Right, so I am trying my best to make this work, but the slow internet is just doing my head in. Sure, it's doing your head in as well. It's not that it's slow, it's super fast internet, light speed, but for one reason or another, it's just not keeping up. And this was my way back to my place. This is the way back up to StarManOne, isn't it? But if I go that way, I'm back at my place. It's the SMG. P4AR.
A&E's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities. Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities. Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities. Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities. Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
Bundle call.
Welcome to IO North Tower,
Are you on your
Area
way?
80's Premier Centre for
I'm
Business
in the
Development.
garages.
Alright,
Please consult any of our associates for help
you
or
can probably
rental
bring me my dinner if she's done it.
I'm coming in first.
Yeah, but if she offers you dinner, rather me come there 'cause I'm in the middle of a match with a thing. So if you ask Tyler if he wants to come after his tea.
Just let me come in house first.
Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities. Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 80's Premier Centre for Business Development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
Alan's going to come round after his tea
Mm-hmm.
with me.
You're going to bring me my tea back?
Yes.
Because just say to him, I ain't coming because I'm busy.
He just rang me. Someone got no internet at ours.
Nothing.
No, not at that house.
What's she going to do?
So, the only place that she can get internet is if she sits right in the front.
Okay,
window.
I bothered. It's none of our business, like. Could not care less. You know, they're just... We're gonna go out for tea, but we're not gonna go out for tea now. Well, I'm not. So, there you are. That's how it goes. Personal weapons. Big gun. BR2 shotgun. The night stalker rifle. $15 meters, 30 meters. Most of the pistols look like the range, effective range is 30 meters. $120 per minute. 1,200 rounds per minute. $120. So that shotgun there, 75 rounds per minute. 60 rounds per minute. 120 rounds per minute to 60 rounds per minute. Mag size 18. Mag size 12. I suppose it also depends on the ammo size. 1000. Effective range. Mag size 50. Devastator shotgun is only a 12. .20 meters range, so arguably the one with the bigger range on it would be that one. Effective range 15 to 35 meters. PRA4, which is what the one I'm using mainly, which is a rough distance of 50 meters effective range. Shotgun like that. The boneyard 20 meters. .30 meters, 60 rounds per minute. Oh, 600 rounds per minute, 900 rounds, 800 rounds per minute. Battery size 60. Custodian SMG. The reason why I'm buying two is because when my grandson comes in, he's probably going to want the same as me. Combat knife. And the ammo, I suppose. Scourge railgun magazine. These are for ships, are they, I suppose? All the undersuits are basically the same, aren't they? There's nothing different. They don't offer any different protection. Damage reduction 10%. They all say 30-60. Just randomly hitting some. You can't get out. You can't get away without one, so they're all saying the same 30-60. 10%. See, the thing is, that little bar of chocolate there takes up 190 SCU, or 180 SCU, or whatever it says. Same as this candy bar. But the same as this big... Oh no, that takes 420. Okay. One meal nutrition bar, it's only 3. Let's buy... There's Vestral water, let's buy some of them. So we want P4 in there. Let's bring up the ammo. Right. Six strands of the rounds there. And then we want LH 86, which all of these guns are equally 25 1200 30 meter range, 25 200 30 meter range, 25 1200 20 meter range. So there's no difference in the impact on any of those guns at all. It's just a pistol. Five rounds with the rounds there. I get sick of hearing that sound in the background. Not anybody else. So R97, that was the one which is the 35 range. That's only a 15. The R97, which is that, so that's the 18 capacity. So that's the only one that fits that. £10 worth of rounds for that thing. So the BR2 is a 12 and there's a 12. That's only $250, half the price of that. So this is a plasma one. 12. If we go in there and put Devastator, they're both equal. They're both plasma shotguns with 12 60 by 20. So absolutely no difference in the kick or the kill power. It's just whether you like the look of that one or do you like the look of that one. Nearly 12 rounds, well, over 12 rounds with the bullets for that then, yeah. And then more via, let's go, what was the other one? Last one was SMG. It doesn't matter whether you use the custodian, it's just the rounds per minute really. You've got battery or mag. So the C54, we'll take these. £10 worth of rounds for that. The P8. Quartz energy battery. This battery for the Quartz energy SMG holds enough energy for 50 shots. Quartz energy. can handle the behold, purple accented styling. 10mm rounds on full auto. To provide maximum support. .10mm rounds on full auto, 1,100 rounds per minute. Don't understand though, that doesn't say ballistic, that's a battery. And that's a battery. So I've got another one of them in case he wants one, and just I've got another one of them in case he wants one of them. Right. So these are going to be expensive. The 12 grand. For the Bearing P8 SMG. So just let me try P8 because I can't see the weapon. Only 15 shots. That's the rifle. And that's the P8SC. And just buy 10 of them. If we can find the actual P8 on the shelf. Inventory error. Shotgun. And 7. 3769. BR2. Well, I can't see the light stock of the one I like. BR2. E-mod stabilizer, no, it's the barrel. Can't see the SMG P8 though. Where you would get that from. Right, so basically that's it for my loading and everything else, and I can't even get through doors, so how am I supposed to kill troops? This is wasting my time really, and everybody else's. This is just, you know, don't want to blame him, he likes to play his little gun games, but this game doesn't run fast enough on my PC. Otherwise it would be an excellent gun game. It's just never going to run that fast, is it? It looks like it when you're zooming through the streets like this and you've got nothing else going on that's interacting with your player, where the computer, the CPU and the GPU don't have to, you know, weigh up what's happened to the guy you've been shooting at and what's happened to you when he's been shooting at you, and the exchange and all that rigmarole added on to we've just got to show you this picture doesn't work, does it? So by now there should be plenty of I'm betting it is 5:30 in the evening, this must have clicked over now to the other event. So I'm going to go without any clothes, any armour on. Hmm.
Doors are now closed.
Doors are now closing.
Now arrivals should be mindful of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise suddenly.
I thought that's why you had glass doors. Strong winds can be. Thing is,
Crowd now leaving the station.
yeah, but I ain't got off it yet.
Now approaching.
Did I make it? Or have I left my leg on the train? God.
T-Flight reminds you that when trash goes in the bin, we all win. Your help.
Duty, tradition, service. We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE Navy. Welcome to Invictus launch.
City Flight asks that you be courteous to your fellow passengers. Keep conversations and mobiglass to a reasonable volume.
These people stood in front of the store are annoying because they're in the bloody way.
We're all taking this journey together.
What's wrong with them? I mean, what's wrong with Cloud Imperium Games thinking that was a good idea to have all these faulty? It wouldn't be bad if they was just stood up, but not, they're making more space, making more,
To their new life in
taking
the
up more
UEE
space.
Navy. Welcome to Invictus launch.
I'm stuck, waiting.
Duty, tradition, service. We salute those taking their first step to their
City
new
Flight
life
is proud
in the
to be the official
UEE Navy.
transportation service provider
Welcome to
to the Arcor
Invictus launch.
Metropolitan Network.
That was a good drink that was on the floor then. Didn't pick it up though.
Duty, tradition, service. We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE Navy.
With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas of Arcor, City Flight is business travel made simple.
Duty, tradition, service. We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE Navy. Welcome to friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
It's got to have changed over now. It's got to be the 25th now. A lot more people on now because obviously people are going home from the days at work, even though it is a Saturday. In the UK there are plenty of people who have been at work all day thinking, right, I'll just get the Sunday in. Monday's a bank holiday. Don't have any point in me trying them left hand screens because they hardly ever work for me. It takes ages to go into the screen. This side seems to be straight in. Just what you found. There can't be any real difference between them. Drake, Harold, and I can't see the pictures.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases, trying their first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't.
The Drake Dragonfly. Drake Cutter Scout. Obviously I can't see the pictures, there's something wrong with my graphics card on that level. So we're at number 3.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who have
Number 4 is Drake Cutter Rambler.
not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreation. Be sure to grab a StarManOne today. The UEE may be small, but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. For their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments.
Drake Cutter Class Red. Drake Cutter Class Blue.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well.
Cutlass.
Transport.
Oh, Drake Cutlass Red, Blue, Black. Well, I already have that one, don't I? But I wonder what happens if you rent it. Can you get 2 out? You can get 2 of your own ship anyway, because all you have to do is take your ship out and go and park it somewhere, then go and get it again, claim it, and go and get it again, and it'll still be there. The one that you the one that you took out the first time. You could maybe take a 3rd and 4th and 5th out. I've not tried that. I don't see the point, but just in case you wanted to do that, you're claiming on the insurance, so it'll give you another one, brand spanking new. So we're up to the grey, the Cutter Black within the blue.
While fighters like the Hornet in Blackness have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations,
The Drake Corsair.
the Navy utilizes a variety of ships, including some
The Drake Caterpillar. There's a big ship. Don't think I'll ever use it. I'll rent it just for a laugh. Too big for one person to manage, obviously. It's for an org.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus launch. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history, their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed
The Buccaneer.
to building a brighter future.
See, this is the thing, because my system's lagging. I don't know whether I'm hitting that one or that one. It looks like I'm getting the Drake Herald, which is the first one.
Ship off to begin the training. Launch week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, it also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank StarManOne today.
So, I don't really know what I'm getting here.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the thrills of duty, service, and civic pride. The UEE Navy small but elite group of vehicle operators train for a variety of operations.
Great cutlass steel, so I needed to break away from that screen, you see. That was why it wasn't working. And you got to remember, there's like 4,400,000 players on StarCitizen at the moment. Apparently, somebody else said in another YouTube. I don't know where they got the information from, but it is easily believable.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to better understand what they have to look forward to in naval service.
The Drake Golem. That's that ugly little ship.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Naval bases.
Golem is the bottom one. The Drake Vulture.
What works and what doesn't in their ships.
Mhm. So it looks like
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been
I've got a change on my
and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no
on my graphic.
they've expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
As I've now got
Although Invictus is a celebration of the man
them showing me audio.
training, launch week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also
So it's the Vulture really that I'm wanting to test more than anything else. I'll go back out there with the Vulture. I'll take this Cutter Scout out first. Make sure that I've got it rented. Okay, so basically I think I've got all of them, the Dragonfly and the Herald. It's all in the Drakes thing. They should show all of the ships all at once on the screen. Three, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9. This wife ringing me for this meal round the corner, but they'd never planned it until at last minute, and then you know, it's just like really crazy. Expect me to drop what I'm doing and just go, and I don't do that. I just like to continue on with what I'm doing. So I forgot where I was up to now anyway, so I think it was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 ships maybe. But that still hasn't changed, look. And I did look at the screens every time, didn't I? So, you know. Maybe just put some more holes on, I don't know. There's the Hornet. That's the F8. The F8A. That ship hasn't changed, has it? Guardian's still the same. It seems to be running fast enough when you're doing this. Great big empty holes. So this is different. And I've seen that before. So this one here, so I would prefer the way that they did it last time, where you look at this screen and you can say this is the MPUV tractor. Move it. I wanted to have a look at that one. But it wasn't on the list of the vehicles we just rented, was it? This is weird. Right, so I've got a massive meal just arrived. My family, generally most of them, eat too much. The amount of plate that's on the floor will give me 4 meals. So okay, you don't say. Noisy ship though, isn't it, this one? It won't stand that for long. This is new. Probably have to come back with all this stuff to look at it properly. So this is the ship that Tyler rented. And wants me to try and fit on top of that other ship, if you remember. He had me flying about his hangar. So these ships must have been out earlier today then, because he hasn't been here since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. CAR, Pisces Rescue. That was the anvil, that's already been here. It was here yesterday, but I didn't come in here, I don't think I remember. I would have thought that they would have changed all of that.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in Navy service.
Never been down here. I think I've already done this one. Yeah, Hammerhead.
The expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships can help them. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship on to begin their training, launch week not only provides opportunities to embrace officer graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed.
Back to the
Be sure to thank staff.
thingy, the F8. It's actually called the 999 F8A. I remember Squadron Squadron 999 F8A Lightning. Now I'm stuck. Right. And the Hornet, which will be in flying. Nothing else apart from the downstairsy bits.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are a common fixture at the Academy and Navy bases.
Just check these out. Nothing new in there for me. And that's it basically. Stick in again. Looks like you can run up there, doesn't it? Well, that's interesting. Then you can't. So, Spawn Sports. Sometimes that happens in a lot of games, like like GTA. Right, so that is the Avenger Titan. We've got that. My son has one of those. He bought his Pledge Fighter Hall.
Small but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. For the combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environments of Corinth.
I think that is that ship I've already got, so I just can't remember the name of it. Not the Hurricane.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than
Yeah.
any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the equipment and naval bases, so they get first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't.
And where's the info plate for it? We're just supposed to guess at what it is. Slipped up there.
Welcome to the Invictus shipboard.
Old design of light fighter, which has been updated over the years to keep it with its modern technology. Military circles, the Gladius is loved for its performance and simplicity. Yeah, because it's based on a normal, like F-18, isn't it? F-16. Fast light fighter with its laser focused on dogfights, the Gladius is ideal for interceptor or escort ship.
Starting to wear on.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics back to Invictus launch port. Though they have created some of the most iconic and decorated naval ships in our history,
What the heck is this?
their past was draped in shadow for decades. We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a brighter future.
Not a drone. Oh, least missile turret. It's interesting.
Invictus Launch Week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Stuck again. Robert Space Industries, it says. They've deliberately made it so that all its ass hangs out. Alright.
The UEE Navy small but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. For their combat search and rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines.
Is that what you're supposed to sit on, that in the chair, surely? It's the radar. I mean, you might have things like that which are drone fighting ships, you don't know. They don't need any people. And if possible, they can carry passengers.
The latest line of
Like maybe Barway. Pick up a
throughout the Empire and beyond.
container
That kind of success, it's no wonder
full of robotic troops,
Aegis ships in
or a vehicle. A container that they put down, the vehicle door, the container opens and the thing rolls out.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer.
Murray Guardian.
Their reps and engineers are a common
So I missed this. This was on one of the previous stays and it's not for rent anymore. Well, Ollie 43 was showing us it. One of his videos. He loves it. He was taken away by it. And there's one like this, and this one's got something like 16 missiles, and the other one's got something like less missiles, but they're bigger. And the missiles sit. Yeah, look, so this one's got 16, 4, 8, 12, 16. The other one's got, I think, 12 missiles in groups of 3, or probably 8 missiles in groups of 2. And you've got component boxes, lockers you can open up here to put your guns in, and your pistols would go in there, and your weapons, your guns would go in there, and then you've got something else so you can carry another locker space up here, because obviously you ain't got much locker space inside the ship. And you can also get in this one via the front or via the back. Personal locker. And of course you would expect it to be locked. Did it open then? I thought I heard it. Suit locker. Weapons rack. Well, we need one outside if there's one there. And engineering. Maybe a cooler or something in there. And the thing that he said he loved about it was the fact that it wasn't going to be his favourite ship unless it had an interior, and then he discovered it had a kitchen, bathroom. Seems to me like though, all they have to do is put a few pretty lights on things, like these red tints and stuff, and everybody designs them, yet you can't use the bathroom, and it's a virtual character anyway, and you can't really use the bed for naps, only for logging out. You may not want to log out. Can we not open it? Can't open it. It's under the lock, under the bed. Then you've got another area here where ventilation. And again, I'm not going to get in the seat, because the passenger seat, driver's seat sometimes traps you in. I was watching the chat, and there was somebody else saying earlier that they were stuck in the seat in one of the ships. Noisy in the ships though. I've been that way, and I was going that way. Outrageous. exciting by the looks of it.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren, it maintains an active, versatile
Got some weird wings on it, that one though.
whether for logistics, transport, or even exploration operations.
I don't know, it's a particularly dangerous place to stand when you're opening a door, and especially if the engines are red hot.
We are thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a bright future.
Just been getting used.
Welcome to the Invictus shipyard. All of these vehicles you see on display this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, I hope to see how each of these ships...
I mean, that looks reasonable enough.
Tell you that. Ever since this image everything blew up, I admit I'm a lot more cautious on the drift.
It's stuck again.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Alright, these are flight blades. This is the pay to play bit. And look at the potential of your ship with a flight blade. A flight blade
Friends and family to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to.
from Brood and Rab E. The PHB series of flight blades reallocates forward thruster resources, allowing your ship to deliver increased precision handling during tight manoeuvres, whilst the TSB series reallocates lateral thrust resources to deliver increased top speeds in a straightforward. Is it a straight way? In the straightaway.
Operators trained for a variety of operations. Before their combat search
I thought it was banging on about improving the weapons.
personnel who are invited to train
Can't get open now. I was on their ban a minute ago.
of Corinth.
Is it something that you plug in? Don't know. I can't make my mind up. Same thing? Yeah.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
It shows you the lag, doesn't it? I pressed that button ages ago. But I'm trying to put some bins out that you could get in.
Invictus launch is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Pick that, drop it off. Oh. If we drop it on the floor, then eat it. I think if everybody got a littering fine every time they threw the bottle, they'd still do it. Wonk off the back of his head. Bit hide and seeking, yeah. Oh, this is some hidey hole out the way, is it? I'm going to stand and have a crafty cig. Nobody back here, just us chickens. Fair enough. Okay, don't want anybody else from the back then. Stuck. That looks smart and small, doesn't it? So. The arrow. Yeah. To be honest with you, if I was at a show like this in real life, I would just be sat for hours looking, stroking, going up, touching everything with the guns, sitting in every seat, because obviously in real life you're not gonna. I still can't get in there. Yeah, we've already looked at those. Yeah, so a couple of turns around there, so that'll sort me out. I think I should go finish that mission, which is just bring back my tools. And if I want to go back out there again. Although the reason why I went out there with my tools was basically I took a couple of boxes out to that 890 jump. This is more like it because it's got a bit more, like you'd say, backstory to it, hasn't it? With the way that they have to have some place to store all the other crap. You know, and they might have a way of getting out as well. So obviously the staff might want to go to the toilet, and then be somebody coming, and so it doesn't get boring, because basically all doing the same thing, just selling tickets and that. But there's lots of these concession stands all over. Are they trying to say to you, you might find something down here? You're not hiding any secrets. He's hiding. Something's burning, mate. Did you know? It's probably awake. Already got one on it. My wrist. Get that looked at, I think. Yeah, so they basically every 15 minutes somebody worked for 15 minutes, a little timer would go off, they'd go off, somebody else would come along on the on the rotor running round, walking round, and they would take over. They're still working all the time. It's just that every 15 minutes they get an opportunity, every 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes even. They'd walk around and they'd take over from the person there, and that person then was able to go off, have something to eat, go and take a toilet break, and then come back. So I've been round this now, it's all done. Nothing else here to see. I would have liked to have flown that thing. It is not possible. How do I get out? Up here?
Invictus launch week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work. As members of the
Let me
it's your right to inspect the latest
game catch up with mine. Frozen.
line of defenders from Invictus Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of Aegis ships in their fleet.
Should give you little golf carts to drive about.
It's a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
Or just have these trains just pulling up. Little like baggage handler ones that you get at airports, but all decked out with seats. And it slows down, stops, and then it starts again. And it just says the purple circuit. And it just gets driven around all the time, and then it'd be nice to see it get stopped and it changes over. A guy who's driving it gets off and he goes off for a break whilst another young lady takes over driving it. And you've just been looking for the train to come so that you can get a ride back to the doors. Looks like it's falling down the steps, that one, doesn't it? Certainly does. Well, this place isn't good for my frame rate. And so we're going to open up my internet a little bit. We're down to 370 again. So he lost his money again. Ground combat. We did all this one. Thanks.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training, Launch Week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also gives our active service members much needed recreational leave. Be sure to thank a StarMan today.
Okay, we're done. If I can ever get out. God.
While fighters like the Hornets and Gladiators have become synonymous with the UDE name, the truth is that with the variety of operations and the vastness of the empire, for those with loved ones who today in their lives in name somewhere,
Well, it looks like we're stuck. Come on. Well, that might be it, ladies and gentlemen. What happened there? Did I move forwards to this point? I thought I just walked past that. That was the ground combat hall. There's no way out of there, is there? I am actually a bit lost. I think it's here. That's the where I want to be. Here. Just lost my bearings for a second with that bit of a glitch we had. A lot of people coming in. See, I don't know why they don't have real players people who play the game all the time, like mods and that, invite them along to a stand inside the game to be interviewed on a camera. And they stand there looking at their you stand there looking at your character and you talk over the mic, you know. You'd be interviewed about what did you think to the show then? You know, 15-minute segments. Do about 8 hours of that a day. And then you play them back. Obviously if they're not bad reviews, and people saying, oh, I love the show, I love this, I love that, then you would keep it as positive as possible. So I try and spin my character around, and sometimes it does a double spin.
Much needed recreational need. Be sure to thank StarManOne today.
Let's be able to get a coffee. A brochure. Pick up a lot of brochures, go sit in your hotel room, read them.
We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE.
This journey together.
Kind of like traffic. Traffic. I would have had time to buy a little, I think.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Looks like we're stuck again. All I have to do is download all these live streams here.
Now arriving.
I mean, being here all day at this event, last couple of days,
Stand clear. Tram now leaving.
and try and make one decently short video. Of course, there's another mistake I've been making. I should fly out there on a medical ship. and then come home in my other ship.
Now arriving.
So I've just got to remember what the smallest medical ship was called. So we can fly out there in that. Because I might even be able to land in the hangar of that big ship I left out there.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the door.
Okay. I didn't even get a chance to get off it, mate. It did slap open shut. Right, it looks like I'm on the train for the duration then. I'll just take a quick bio break and go and get myself a coffee.
Now arriving. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Right, doesn't appear that I'm going to get off this train. Computer might need to restart. I'm going to see if I can do something with it. Thanks for watching.
Now arriving.
I will do my best to get all these videos maybe downloaded and redone. Don't want to be off there though, do I? Do I? Is this the right one? Don't know. I just can't move. Area 18. No. Don't know. It's just, as you can see, it's just totally locked up for me. All the characters here are all kneeling down like they do, you know. This is the Bevic Centre and I didn't want to be here. So I've just lost out again. No, City Flight. Yeah, that's the right place. Just not gonna, it's not gonna move, is it? So, I will be coming back soon. I'm gonna get my grandson back. We're gonna go and see if we can finish that hash I made of that 890 jump, because it's still in the sky according to the maps and things. Look, you can see the markers in the map in the screen there still. Yeah, so I'll be back and about maybe 15 minutes or so get his computer on and get his character in the game.